Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy BigDonSkillz bringing you another video today, and we got the lovely Joya here joining us for a review of Wandavision episode 1 and 2. Now, if you didn't know, Wandavision just dropped episode 1 and 2 as a nice little teaser for everybody the other night on Disney Plus, and just want to do a review, talk about it real quick, think about what the first impressions were. So Joya, as you're joining me here today, what did you think about WandaVision and its 2 episode season premiere?
So thanks for having me. So WandaVision, I actually liked it. I like the aesthetics of the black and white, old timesy I Love Lucy feel that it had. I think we talked about it. The trying to figure out when this plays out in the Marvel universe, but I like what they did. I like how the second episode ended with the little tidbits, and it was just like it was really good. And it was kind of weird because with Vision, it's like he's a main character in the Marvel universe and everything, and Wanda, like how important she is as well. And I think we talked about a little bit of just her part with Infinity War and the last one. So definitely having a continuous with the Marvel is a great thing. So I do enjoy that.
Yeah, so I think the interesting part about this show is how unique it is. It's not what anybody's gonna expect. I think that's the first thing to say. It's nothing like what anybody expected it to be. Literally most of the show, 90% of it's in black and white, and it's even in the different aspect ratio, the old school aspect ratio. It's not even filling up the whole screen when you're watching it. And it pretty much just has like these adventures, like you said, like an I Love Lucy, almost like Three Stooges, just old school Shirley Temple, just old school black and white. It's a sitcom, and you're not seeing, Scarlet Witch or Vision, cranking fireballs or, fighting evil bad guys. But it's literally like their day-to-day adventures. And as these adventures happen, there's little inches and pieces of things that are abnormal. So I think the show's obviously building up to the fact that whatever's going on in this old school, 1950s-esque town of theirs isn't necessarily what it may seem to be. And so even though it's funny, it's interesting, it's unique, it does make me wonder how this show's going to play out. Because one thing these first 2 episodes didn't do was really it didn't provide any sort of direction of what this show's going to go into. Like, is this going to turn into, is episode 3 and 4 going to be some huge breakout? Is the rest of the season going to be in black and white? Or is it going to literally randomly turn into Avengers? So I'm just wondering on how it's going to, how it's going to be cohesive. Because I think people that may really like this part of the series, these first 2 episodes, may not like it as much whenever it starts going in the direction of like fighting action and fireballs and maybe the military's involved or something. And so that's the part I'm kind of concerned about the most, is how it's going to be cohesive.
But with it being a Marvel show, if you watch any of the Marvel shows, Disney has a lot of them that they've done. Even though some of them you have the romance, you have this, you have that, you still have the aspects of it's a Marvel superhero thing. So I don't think anyone should be surprised if you go into action a little bit, because a lot of their shows are like that.
Do you think that even though that is true, when you know what Marvel is, when you set up a show to be one way and it dynamically changes, you don't think that still causes a problem despite that?
I think that if it wasn't Marvel Universe, it might. But because we all know what Marvel is, I don't think it's going to be that much of a problem. Like, you have Agent Carter, which takes place in the old times as well, so they have all the old cards and everything. And even with that show, it's not as modern as...
But it's still an action drama focus though, right? And it's not in black and white, and it's not trying to imitate, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's still kind of in the realm of a normal TV show.
Yes, but it gave a lot of Easter eggs in the first 2 episodes, and if you don't pay attention, you're going to miss them. And I'm still trying to figure out what I heard, because I know I heard it.
You're talking about
the voice. So it's, you know, something's going on. 100%. You just don't know what's going on.
Right.
And it's very evident that something's not right. So because you know something's not right, you know, like, okay, things are not going to stay this way. And we did the thing of watching the previews after versus watching before.
Yeah. So some of the things that we are talking about may have already kind of been shown
in the previews,
but like we kind of went into it raw, which I think was for the better, if anything, because it like you said, it provides that surprise element. Yeah, and that's something I like to do with my shows, anyways.
But having that preview out there, if you watch the preview, you do see that it is in color. You see that they're doing different skits and different elements. There's even, like, I want to say a reference, like with Mr. Rogers, where he's like wearing the sweater and he's wearing the sweater while he's in the house playing or singing, whatever. And it's just, I feel like it's going to be a show that we haven't seen before, but it's also going to be a show that a lot of people are going to love because you have all these different genres that you wouldn't think work together, and they do, and they're going to do it well.
Yeah, I think that being said, I'm just really excited to see what goes on. I mean, it's like I said, right now it's just a black and white sitcom with, you know, literal splashes of color, splashes of, you know, something's going on here. And so I think once, you know, that comes into play, you'll really see what this turns out to be. And I think that's what I'm looking forward to. So I think by the time it hits like 5th or 6th episode, we should have a general idea of what this show is really about.
Yeah. No, it also gives me Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone
vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen Twilight Zone, but
you have that black and white. You know something's up. You just don't know what
it is. Yeah, but you're just waiting for it to happen.
You can't take your eyes away. You have to watch it.
So, with that being said, would you recommend WandaVision?
Absolutely.
Okay. And you were impressed with the first 2 episodes?
I was very impressed with the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, same here. I think it was just very unique, and it's cool to see something that's kind of different to you, something that you just wouldn't expect, but then you still like it.
Yeah, it has some new faces and some old faces, and some people that you'll recognize from other shows, and I say it's good.
Yeah, definitely recommend it, and it's a pretty good show so far. If you got Disney Plus, check it out. If you don't, borrow it from a friend and take advantage of it. But yeah, that's it for that today. Probably a lot shorter than our last video, but hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want to see more reviews or hear more things, hear me talk about more stuff, let me know in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace out, y'all.